Alrighty, we are back at the Pilchuck. I don't know where my other dog went. I think he's over there somewhere. Buddy! There's Sweetie. Bud! Come on, buddy! There he comes. He was out exploring. There he is. Come on, bud. Yep. There he is. All right. Well, today we are looking for anything that we can find. Maybe some more of that green chalcedony stuff. I don't know if it's listwanite or not. I still disagree, but if it is, but I don't know. I just need to talk to geologist about that one, and because I am confused on it. Anyway, whatever it is, let's look for some, and let's see if we can find any. We'll also look for anything else. You can find agates and stuff in this creek. Find all sorts of stuff in here. But yeah, I think I'm gonna walk quite a ways down there and just kind of keep my eye out for anything fun. So let's go. The creek is way lower than it was the last time I was here. Oh, there goes Buddy. Alrighty, I brought those few pieces up to the truck, the 4 pieces that I got, and I went and got a hammer. I didn't bring a big hammer today, but I went and got a hammer to try and break a piece off that rock. I couldn't do it with another rock, so hopefully I can see if this stuff could be jade or not. I kind of don't think so, but like I said, I'm still learning on this stuff. Pretty sure one of those pieces I brought to the truck was jade, but we will find out after I cut it. Okay, so they are right over here. Oh, sweet. Kept up pretty good. Alright, so I think about this one, breaking off a piece of this one. That other one, I tried to throw at a rock, it went nowhere. So I might pull that one out in a sec, but I don't think that stuff is jade. I don't think so. Maybe that's just kind of a outer layer. I don't know. Like a big piece off. I don't think so. Super tough stuff though. I bet you it's just chert. I don't know, let's see here. It doesn't look like it's a jade break. I didn't think so, but yeah, well, at least I know what not to look for. Sweet. Alright, I'll come back when I think I find something else. Alright, that looked like it did take a little bit of light through it. And I kind of like the way it broke a little bit better than the rest. So I think I might see if I can pop it out of here anyway. Oh yeah. Alright. I do not know if that is what I'm thinking of, or I don't know. Either way, it's pretty. I think I'm going to take it home. Give it a cut. Alright, I don't know for sure. Whoops. Hammer down. Hammer time, I guess. Anyway. Look at that cool rock. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I kind of recognize this down here. So maybe that rock, boulder I should say, maybe the one I'm looking for is over here. Let's go take a look. Found a couple smaller pieces that I like. I don't know if they'll be wonderful or not, but check them out. Maybe that's it right over there. Oops, I wasn't pointing the camera in the right direction. Okay, I just found some jade. Look at that. Look at that piece of jade right there. Look how cool that is. That is so cool. Alright. Well, I'm all the way as far as you can see down the creek is where my truck is, or the Jeep. But there's a parking spot right there. I'm gonna walk back and hope nobody finds us before I get back. In fact, I'll probably hide it. I don't think anybody will come down here, but you never know. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Alright, that thing is precisely what I'm looking for. Exactly. I know it is. Okay. That's so awesome. Alright. Head back to the Jeep. Head back to the Jeep and gonna kind of quickly go there. I mean, I can't do it real quick, it's a long ways away, but I don't think I'll do too much rock hounding, but I am gonna keep an eye out for more jade. And then I'm gonna go get my Jeep and I'm gonna come park it here. And then we'll probably do a little more rock hounding after that. So I will see you back at the Jeep. Here's another jade, I believe. You hear that ring to it? It's just got a ring to it. I doubt it's the rock on the bottom. That has got to be another jade. I don't have too much further to go, so I'm just going to carry it back. But I think I figured out what to look for on the jade. So anyway, got a long walk, not a long walk to go, but a little bit more to go. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. My first time actually recognizing jade. Nephrite jade, not jadeite. This is Washington State nephrite jade. Alrighty, made it to the Jeep. And we got a jade. And a sweetie. But this thing, I broke it a little bit on the very end. I don't know how quality it is, but we'll see. Anyway, we'll take it home and cut it. Hopefully there's some good material in it. I bet you there's quite a bit of good material in it. Hopefully she's solid. Anyway, I got back to the Jeep, so let's pack up and head home. Get the saw running. Alright, all packed up. Let's head back to the saw shop. Here's the sweetie, she's ready to go. Alrighty. Alright, first piece of jade, but I couldn't get it cut all the way through, so I'm gonna have to pull that out and go break it. So I will be right back when I break it and we will look at it together. Okay, I broke it, didn't look at it yet. That's interesting stuff. Huh. I wonder if I was wrong if that isn't jade. I don't know. Huh, that's weird. Alright, here's that nice bigger piece of jade that I found. It's kind of got some white and some green zebra stripe almost in it. It's pretty darn cool stuff. Here's the other piece. Right. Yeah, look at that. It's all kind of a zebra stripe. That's pretty darn cool, I think. I hope I can find some real solid, nice forest green stuff someday, but this stuff is pretty darn cool. So anyway, I've got that one and that one and that one to cut from what I found. I also found that one, but I just think that's kind of a cool rock, but I don't know if it's going to be anything. I might cut it. Anyway, let's see here. Let's cut this one next. So my guess is going to be black and green on the inside with maybe a little bit of veins of some sort, of some agate or something, but I kind of think it's just going to be black and green on the inside. There could be some red in there too, but I don't know. Let's get it chalked up. I'll be right back. Okay, we got this all chalked up in here. I think there'll be some green and some black in there, but we will see. You never know with these things. There could be all sorts of different colors, patterns, everything. Let's see what this one turned out like. Ooh. Wow, look at that. Look at that. There's so many cool colors in that. Well, it still has a little more to cut even. I just heard that one drop. So, yeah, I still got a little more to cut, but I was almost right. I knew there would be some blacks and greens, but I think it's, gosh, I think it's almost green, like dark green and green. But anyway, let's keep cutting. Like I said, I just heard it drop, so I thought an end came off. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, let's see what the rest of it looks like. Probably the same. Gosh, that is cool. That is really cool. Alright. Now let's get another one chalked up in there. We'll try cutting this one. This one looks super cool too. We'll just cut the we'll just try and cut probably just try and cut this end off right here. That way the next cut I can cut this way across all those veins. We'll just get a quick look at it. right across down right here. So I'll get it chalked up in the vise and I'll be right back. Alrighty, here she goes. Probably gonna look a lot like this one, I'm thinking. Some greens and blacks, but this one's got some more veins going through it. I don't know if it's agate, calcite, or what, but we will find out. Alrighty, here we go. Alright, let's see. It's nearly time for me to clean out my rock saw. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that is cool. That is super cool. Yeah. My saw's getting too dirty. I gotta give it a nice clean. Get some new oil for it. Filter out the other oil. Do all the stuff you need to do. But yeah, that stuff is super cool. Look at that. Alrighty, well, let's see if I can cut one more cut, because I do want to cut that. But let me see if I can figure out if I can make one more cut with the oil I've got. So I'll be right back. Alright, I accidentally lifted the lid up before I showed you guys, but I have not looked at it yet. So here's the end. Ooh, let's see here. Yeah, see, that stuff is beautiful. I think that's the stuff I'm looking for. I don't know. Yep, I think that's it. I figured that was a piece of jade. But the thing is it didn't look like one from the outside. A lot of the jade will have a rind on it, but this stuff didn't. See, it's probably just river weathered enough. But look how beautiful that is. That is some gorgeous stuff right there. I'd like to go find some more of that. But today is pouring down rain for some reason. Good old Western Washington. Middle of August. And we might get some cool thunderstorms. But anyway, I need to clean out my saw. Get all this oil. See, look at, there's hardly any oil in there. Can't believe it was running. But it's pretty dirty. So yep, I need to get this cleaned out. Add my oil. One thing I want to do is I want to make a new tub, and I'm gonna put a wall right here that goes all the way down to about an inch away from the bottom, and then another wall down here that goes from the bottom all the way into the top. So that way when it fills up with oil, it has to go down here underneath that one, and then up, and then spill over into the pump area. That way I hope it will give it enough time in this chamber over here to have all the sediment, or a lot of the heavier sediment anyway, fall down here before it can work its way back up, down around that wall, and then up and into this one. But like sand's expensive, so I need to save up for some of that, and hopefully that'll help me out a lot, because I just kind of got jugs in there so we don't splash or anything like that. So but yeah, hopefully that'll help out. But anyway, I think that's all I can do for today. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate everybody. And yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything, let me know. I'd love to answer. I'd love to help get everybody out. That's what the channel's all about, is just trying to get me out in the woods or out in the creeks more, and also to encourage other people to get out and find some of this stuff. See here, look, there's some wood. I think that's some jadeite. I don't know if that's jade or jadeite. I don't know. That one's pretty cool. That's a purple. That's actually a purple Baker blue. It's interesting. You zoom in on that with a magnifying lens, and it is blue with a whole bunch of little tubes of bright red jasper in there, which makes it look purple. But there's some more of my finds. Yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much, guys and gals and everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time.